There is much pressure on NPP minority leader Alexander Afenyo Markin. Hey, Gossip Politics TV. So unsubscribe there, subscribe and hit on the notification bell. So there any update be able dropping on once a bit to me. Akabina busia pressure ben ena eba Afenyo Markin. So the parliamentary seat Efutu constituency. Abusia sisiano e shiki the dendin enye anya asem keto akra. Top NDC journalist B are threatening Afenyo Markins are trying to say 2028 ni seat ni parliamentary seat ni dia onto munda na obema Afenyo Markins edenensa aboneyem na top NDC journalist ben Kevin Taylor what there Afenyo Markins are trying to say 2028 general elections are ebekoso ne dia abusuya Afenyo Markins entumunda enya dia Afenyo Markins obetu ne nan e de esi parliament bill enti onimsa onhunu de oye no ho asem we de en ohwe Efutu constituency nso a Afenyo Markins ohwe power ekura no ewo eye Efutu ho na enye asem keto akra bet sad journalist actually Afenyo Markins say he should mark it on the wall ni seat no obelusu abusuya mama yanko na yanko tie ensema ekoso unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit on the notification bell so na be any update be able drop no wonsa ebetumi akabi medamase
see akoya legitimate elections ewo Afenyo Markin constituency ultimately we need that. I'm telling you akwawe yakoya legitimate elections Afenyo Markin owia Kwame A+ constituency ni bi this guy yes Kwame A+ constituency no Afenyo Markin, he at the end of the day election biano owia sa side ni bi be can vote ho. I can come here and break down to you. Afenyo Markin, sa the constituency no. Kwame A+ the constituency no. There is a part is supposed to be Kwame A+ constituency. Afenyo Markin area candidate ho. He has bullied his way to take those votes not or their candidate ho. See take your GSA vote if Afenyo Markin can never win elections ever win it back. And consistently, that is what he has been doing for years. Me say, Afenyo Markin, me parliament, be in 2028. I swear to God, you will never. The same way, Asen South, Sofu Mokono, he will never enter parliament again in 2028. Sabo no, parliament, be obet me aye the oil viasibia. Afenyo Markin, obet my son and sad and ako wedro so. None of you enter parliament. Move parliament. BM. And I'm telling you today. And they are sorry, Asen South. MPP for now omo MPP now omo contest here with Ayasof Moko. MPP for they have moved to the NDC. This is the first time I omunya that opportunity, no. It's this guy like this, I can tell you on authority. But Afenyo Markin, because of what you and Samira did, I will take your seat from you. Everybody in Ghana is surprised about this statement, but it will happen in 2028. So Afenyo Markin, they will control Efutu. Me, I will take the seat and he will never understand. After that, because of the plan you and Samira plotted against me, I will take you out of parliament. Ubetumaye anything. You can manipulate, do everything. Your gap is big. But you will lose in 2028. And I will take this seat from you. You will never understand. And that will be the end of your political career. I am telling you, because of you, what you and Samira did. And you know what I am talking about. That thing you people decided to do. I will make sure you will never enter parliament after 2028. You can say whatever you want to say. You can say you have the numbers in your constituency. You can say you are the controller of Efutu. You have all the numbers. May say what will happen to you in 2028 elections. You will never get over it. And that will shock you to the point it will be tough for you to walk from your room to your bedroom. From your bathroom to your bedroom. You will never understand. Because that thing you did, I will never forgive you. You and Samira, never. Now, Oye, Tiasema Oko in the constituency, Oko kachre the young people in his constituency. This is the message he's selling. Ewo eye the constituency.
Yetaka no crebe braintino. Any anum the propaganda. She recruitment to cry or more yet. I bet an scam. Oh, Sebi. Who say 500,000 out of forms. What for some aptitude test be disqualified. We are using 200,000 are qualified for medicals. Meanwhile, the vacancy is 5,000. Obi Kotua medicals 1,600 Ghana cedi. Even 20% a pass medicals are 20,000. How would you take them? Maybe I catch a win by you to say. So Obi onim say wenya medicals message on comment. Man enko how you take them? Maybe I catch a win by you to say. So Obi onim say wenya medicals message on comment. Man enko at the end a scam. You take them. Maybe I catch a win by you to say. So Obi onim say wenya medicals message on comment. Man enko at the end a scam. Because who go bosia e dey akotua medicals. Who pass across we faili. Omaji usikedi. Yani aban ne kasa ontie you take them. Me dey ma catch a win by you to say. So Obi onim say wenya medicals message on comment. Man enko at the end a scam.
Afenyo Markin at the constituency. What has one catch the young people in his constituency? Also, I catch Efutu. The youth don't want to say. So be crowd pass it near sending the message say we qualify. Uncle medicals, na yemfa the juma, wa catch omu nyase momonko, na ye scam. This is a member of parliament. You see, kwasia we adecho be parliament, abe catch Ghana for say the youth don't have jobs. The youth have paid money. The government is owing the youth. What would you owe? Or call the constituency no, or so I catch the constituency and say in Mebru no more one qualify na yes your mumbra and medical test or see mamonko because they are buying a scam. But kwasia we achina or parliament say a buying yenina yentieno na adwene yemfa nkyekere man kwasia we money ehwe more from honorables. Oh, you see the reason why I don't use honorable anyhow? You see the reason why I don't use honorable anyhow? Kwasia we I don't obey honorable. A process, employment processor, ekoswa abine as a magana for me Bruno. Wa call the consider go catch Efutu young people no. Oma qualified and say mama mko abine a scam. And this same person, kwasia we be parliament. Oh, and me Bruno, mama mwajuma. What are you doing? You know, you need to give them job. And kwasia we na nenko for no mwajuma no so mama mko because he just wants to make the government unpopular. It is not about anything. No. You see, the idea San kwasiafo ya mom too much room. Kwasiafo go jina parliament na youth na ohon wakoto petesiama en kwasiafo no mo winiba no. Nti imbeburu no mo no de one so wato petesiama mo osahene aba na almost tonwom no tutunto siogu mo ho. Na otutunto siogu mo no tutunto siogu no ho. Omu yom so de bema o. De ode ye omo ano no onso mo agimi. Ende me no ka say edwuma bia ni winiba. Edwuma bia ni ho. Kwasia we nkofo akọ school enya Akko through a process. Na ebia lucky. Na say yatumia from some medicals. A member of parliament niti waka chom se mama obi anko. A scam. And you see these people. Kwasia we. They are sorry. Na kwasia we a leader of a party in parliament. Then I sit here and say, let these people come to power. Na me abua. We only preko difference beni wom. Kwasia mpenyi we ni preko difference beni wom. Then somebody sits somewhere else and say, oh, we the honorable, a filthy, dirty guy. Or could you be here? Nanipa ni nuya bema repi obi. Eden sakika obi mba kwasia wait was a lawyer. Calls people on phone, threaten people. What could you be here and was threatening pano kwasia? A dirty, selfish man like this. Jimmy Foey, near Tigana to some kwasia. So then some people be grassroots for ye Afenyo Markin or Makasembi or Jimmy mo grassroots for be. They are fooling you people. Because Afenyo Markin no number na open in Kofoko police him the abedani omo into tags in his constituency. Send a during elections no ometuma botuo awo was second. That's what he has been doing these years. Okay? And the year pay nipa 5,000 pay nipa 500,000 showed up. Now and there sa announcement in the president Ede sa Emran Beto was say a byway. This is what they have decided to do. Munti Afenyo Markin. Afenyo Markin say, Muntieno.
The statement amounts to nothing. It still doesn't address the fundamental concerns we've raised. Look, according to the minister, 506,000 bought the forms. They've already paid some 220 Ghana cedis for the forms. After that, they've gone through this AI-generated aptitude test that has failed a lot of people. And then I was quoting 200,000, but the firm report said, minister said 105 people qualified for medicals. First of all, that number is questionable because there wasn't a fair system for qualifying people for medicals. So that is also another question mark. What it means is that some 400,000 people were denied the opportunity after the system had unfairly rejected them, after they had paid their money and traveled distances to have access to computer and then data to do that aptitude test. Now, with this increment, when I read the statement, the impression I got, in fact, the president is just adding 20,000, meaning that instead of 5,000 each year, they are now proposing 10,000 each year, making 40,000 for 4 years. But we're already in year 2, all right? Now, practically, what it means is that the 106,000 plus who have qualified for medicals, even if 20% should pass, the system cannot accommodate them because the system can only take 10,000. What becomes of the 90,000 is a question. Now you are going to take 1,600 Ghana cedis each for this basic medical test. Is that how much when you are going for?
You see, sometimes you ask yourself, say, I know what a damn no my boy and I say Jimmy no more Jimmy. Right now, on what Obaya went to make create Juma. On what Obaya went to man for nipa 7,000 per Juma. And the abandon say over for nipa 10,000. They have shifted the goalposts. Right now, see, oh, Sasikana and go for the register, no, and no more can want them. Aptitude test, no, and no more can want them. The issue here is we want people to be employed. The government has still opened the nets wide. And a lot of people are going to be employed on pay or say and day. And then you ask yourself, say, we mono a Jimmy and I say a Dama and I say just at the end of the day, a moment to make create Juma. A moment to make 10,000 create Juma. Now this government is poised to at least employ 10,000 people every year. No, almost so and a crampo there and said that be encouraging. No, no, encourage for the registration. It's right now, no, encourage registration in here more. Right now, no aptitude test to be on year. Right now, no they feel say this is the second year. Now, how can you govern with such fools? How can you govern with such fools? Sankan kofo wemba power da and Quebec say okay, we mu die yes so musha. These people have been in power for 8 years, and also Okasan he could never even open his mouth to say during our term when we were in power we employed 70,000 people. Also to Minkas Assembly. From the time the MPP started arguing or making noise about this recruitment, have they been able to mention a number, say, under our regime, we were able to employ 70 or 100,000 young people in Ghana? They have not been able to do that. Question anyway, on Timingina platform, Jason can say, this is even less. During our time, during Baomia's time, we employed 60,000 young people into the military, into the security agencies. We employed 120,000 on Timing make a figure because it was never possible. They couldn't do that. Now, Obia Batna say, or sa ABM, now or the Nipani be kanwa, or see, oh, let's talk about registration and Nipe be register. Oh, let's talk about aptitude test be na enya fair. So you can see, say, they are not ready to help us to do what? To build this nation. They are not ready to help us to move forward. Anytime catch a Ghana for say, and I was telling the NDC, you should not think, say, you want to govern, you want to please these people. Don't please these fools. You are not supposed to please the NPP. The NPP, they are not ready to help. They are not ready to think. They are not ready to create any. Jimmy, their job is to talk. Their job is to distract. Their job is to make noise. Now, a hole in the history of Ghana. This is the first time a government, about power, president to say, I want to make sure every year security agencies in Yafo nipa 10,000 in a year, nipa 40,000. In his 2 terms, nipa over 80,000 will be picked. Yes. In John Mahama's 2 terms, we know about 80,000 people will be picked in our security agencies, which is not a joke. It can even move to 100,000. And for you to just come, me who say MPP ni be a parliament. Me who say MPP journalist or blogger be to me say during our time in office for 8 years, we employed 60,000 people. It means they are foolish people. They are stupid. We are not supposed to take whatever they say serious. The NPP, the people in the party, they are foolish. They are stupid. They don't care. It is all about politics as usual. And in the history of Ghana, from Kwame Nkrumah time, this is the first time a government is thinking of employing 10,000 people every year in the security agencies, and then 40,000 total in a year. Now, in 4 years. So this is a big step. This is a huge step. We are very huge. We should not underestimate the John Mahama yet. Because no government can come in place and say they are going to recruit less than what John Mahama is now proposing or what they have decided to do. Meaning, lots and lots of young people are going to be given job now. So why should any politician today say, I have a problem with it. It was initially 5,000. Now it is 10,000. So in a year, it is 40,000. Aptitude test. The children who registered. Now, he goes back to his constituency. Afenyo Markin did their about this registration and inquiry for is because, you see, in the past, they used to get a lot of protocols. And then a more powerful constituency. For the 8 years, every time you have police, you have immigration, you have fire service, now they are able to control the numbers into a constituency. Now, police. Then they use the same kits to frustrate people during elections. And then only Canada Japan one of the likes for years. And for the 8 years, then Afenyo Markin say, Efutu no akwase sanko for immigration. Akwase biko police. Into what they do is say during election day, police na no masako fufe mania de wasaba ho ya post your maba krubu ho. Then they turn the police into tags. Into those boys now, police, then they bring those boys back to their constituencies during election. Party, Muntie assembly Afenyo Markin aka mo NDC for any mom mosomia grass grassroots near that ejuma no eba take advantage. Now Muntie Afenyo Markin and no assembly waka. Or say, Ghana needs job creators, not just job seekers. Government sector is choked. Afenyo Markin, as some way or can end. Or say, Abain, here Oma, to make creative Omankase Juma. And yet Omo mu pay Juma. Abain to me fair Juma beam. Afenyo Markin as someone who be and no catch the MPP for the Ghana for. Afenyo. Mami reading the statement in Nanchiro. I say, Minority Leader and Efutu MP Alexander Afenyo Markin has called on Ghanaian graduates to embrace entrepreneurship and innovation rather than relying solely on white-collar employment. Afenyo Markin say, "Obeso kacha mu school for na moya graduates they say, sa ma adwene ya mo se mo betume nya adwuma office no, aban ne adwuma bia ma mo office bia." Ose mwankasa mun create mo adwuma Afenyo Markin o, obedi power 8 years. O wende de oka kire mo. Nipa 500,000 na nse mo ko apply adwuma mo nya na ogina parliament se agi musike di no. And the oka kire mo say, mo kura mo pe office adwuma dodo. Mo nyina mo ko create mo adwuma na mo fam ko asese mo firi o. Afenyo Markin no asem na me kan kire wo no. Otu a wo se MPP dwene wo ho. They don't care. They didn't have Afenyo Markin in parliament. It is because Muntaka man protocol. Afenyo Markin does not care about you. Efutu PDD. Emfano ho. Oh, when the asma obi na no catch graduates. test confo 8 years yan for adwuma no and the Ghana for no man for adwuma for 8 years na aba peso na NDC aban pe kwan bi so afọ adwuma no Afenyo Markin say we graduate we wie school ope office atena monfam kwase anko na munya dan na ono Afenyo Markin say munya dan o say munyina mun kreti mu ankasa adwuma na aban ankasa entumi fe adwuma Afenyo Markin okona nim no. Don't rely on white collar jobs.
Okay, we need ensema ekoso our political highway so Alexander Afenyo Kwamena Markins NPP minority leader ni seats are ohodi in parliament Efutu constituency CC ano seats no shekia NDC for ebabe jesa seat no e dey finisem unsubscribe and subscribe na hit on the notification bell so any updates be ebe drop no onso onsa ebe to me akabi melamase.